Richard Fontaine with the Center for New American Security. Thanks for all of you for being here. Going back at least to the Carter Doctrine, and probably before that, it has been a chestnut of American foreign policy that the United States would act, including militarily, to protect the stable supply of energy from the Middle East. As the United States imports less and less from the Middle East, is it conceivable that the Carter Doctrine goes away, that the United States does not have that at least implicit commitment, or does the interrelated nature of the international system and the one world price of oil simply make this irrelevant?
I think that there's not going to be a quick movement here. And the U.S. has stated, and you know, military planners are working on the assumption that this remains a key role for the U.S. military services. Now, I do think that at the tactical level, you've freed up a lot. I think the big trade here, the big trade over time, would be how do you create more burden sharing on this? And I think the burden sharing model, the burden sharing would actually be indirect burden sharing. That is, if you start to have this trade with China, if China has had extraordinary angst about its resources generally, but its energy resources specifically. If you read the Chinese writings about this, it's very parallel to Japanese writings in the 1930s. If you begin, again, that's one of the advantages in a world of abundance. If that begins to go away, that becomes, you have the ability to seek trades here. The ultimate trade is we stay in the Middle East and protect the sea lines of communication if you act a little nicer in the Western Pacific. That's the ultimate trade. Will it ever happen? I don't know. But it's the kind of thing that you can begin to think about a bit, because China will remain dependent upon Middle Eastern oil for a long time. It does not have the capability to project power that far westward, and won't for a very long time.